Hello, 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 hello. Magandang gabi po sa inyo mga homeschoolers. I'm not sure if you're here, but we're still start on time. Kasi nakakatawa nga no? Itong ginawa nating live ngayon, hindi ko sukat akalain, nakasabay ko pala ang aking asawa sa isang live broadcast din po. And he's gonna talk about the new normal. So if you're there, keep on watching. Madami po kayong matututunan dyan. But anyway, I'm really excited with our guest today because, okay, meron niya. Hello. Okay. I'm really excited with our guest today kasi actually curious na po ako dito sa method na to about unschooling. And I know this family, they're the right people to talk about it. And a little housekeeping lang po, I just want to, hi Janina, hi Melissa, hello everyone. I just want to tell lang, nandito lang po kami, paulit-ulit ko pang sinasabi yun kasi kailangan ma-remind po tayo, no? Okay, we're not here, hi Julie, we're not here to tell you what to do, but we are here to guide you and educate you. Sana na magkaroon po ng magandang right choice sa inyong homeschooling. So if you think this method will work for you and that's good, we rejoice with you. But we are here, we are not here to do, parang sinasabi na, uy, sabi ni Novig, ito yung gawin, o ito yung dapat gawin. Hi Maria, hi Vel, hi Chacha. Okay. We are here to encourage, to empower, and to just really help one another and be able to meet where you are right now. Okay. Hi Mitz, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Okay, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Okay, now, kasi ayoko na kasing, alam mo yon, sobrang na ako excited makipagchikahan sa pamilyang to. So, I'm just gonna make a background. Hi, Lulu! Hi! Hello! Hi, Donnelly! Oh, Lulu, hindi ka pala nag-watch kay Chinky, ha? Hi, Donnelly! Hello! Magandang gabi sa inyo. Okay. Okay. Hi, Rain! Hello! Magandang gabi sa inyo. Kumain na ba kayo ng dinner? Ako medyo nakakain na. Ngayon nag-eyeglass ako, alam nyo, grabe no, sobra nang humahapdi yung mata ko. Kaya now, I'm gonna try to wear eyeglass to protect myself muna. Okay. So, I'm gonna introduce to you. Okay. The Samaniego are stayed home parents night now. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, okay, Mr. Samaniego, which is Willie, helps in feeding program of Makati Gospel Church. He also assists in the follow-up ministries of Makati Gospel Church in the Filipino worship service. He actively participates at the Araneta University Navigators Alumni Ministry. Si Ate Ruth po is a piano teacher to 24 students, home service in Makati, which is in BGC, sa Acacia Estate. And their kids, which is Josiah, his son, is a piano performance graduate from U College of Music. He's a piano teacher to 40-plus students, mostly in homeschooling kids. He also teaches Lego. How to be creative using Lego is an active member of the Philippine Lego Users Club. Wow. He regularly performs in classical piano concerts in Forbes Park. And he is also a pianist of Makati Gospel Church. Si Sarah naman po, yung isang anak niya, is a dance major graduate, cum laude, at UP College Music Diliman. At present, she is a professor in the dance at the Guangbing College, Manila. She is also a ballet teacher at the Center for Music and Movement in Quezon City and the extension program of the UP College of Music. Sarah Maria is also the Associate Artistic Director of the UP Dance Company. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. So, they have been doing unschooling. Later, tatanong ko how many years. Di ko natanong, but without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the Samaniego family. Magandang gabi po sa kanilang lahat. Hello po.
Magandang gabi. Good evening.
Marami pong salamat at pinaunlakan niyo po kami. Okay. Hello, Cherry. Hi, Dottie. Later po, ibibigyan po namin kayo ng pagkakataon na mag-ask ng question sa pamilyang ito kasi alam kong madami pa kayong question about unschooling. But for now, ako, Dottie, hi, Teacher Josiah daw. Kilala mo yan? You say hi. Wow, ang dami ka palang estudyante dito, ha? si Mai, si Naruldan. Hello, JJ. Hello. So you can see that also in the live comments. Okay. Now, to start off the question, can you share, para people naman will get to know your family, can you share a little bit about you and your family?
We before in 2009, before that, we were involved with the Navigators Ministry. We were full time. My husband got to know the Lord through the Navigators, and then became a full time staff with the Navigators. And when we got married, we continued to work with the Navigators, and then we used to help students, and then later we were in the alumni ministry. Anyway, when our son was born, we had the great privilege to uh, uh, attend a Bible study. It's a Bible study on parenting, and then which helped us very much in um, uh, helping our children and helping them become who they are now. So far, we are grateful to the Lord because He gave us the courage to be able to initially homeschool and then later unschool them.
Oh,
We
okay.
have, yes,
So
yes.
ito po yung tanong ko. Kasi yung iba hindi talaga alam ko ano po yung definition ng unschooling. How do you define unschooling? What is unschooling muna?
Uh,
In your own words. Yeah.
yeah, medyo, it's a merry mix of learning. Kasi we started out learning na playing is learning. So there have been lots of playing, lots of going out, lots of hiking, few books to start with. So parang merry mix. It's a merry mix. Pero we started maraming playing, maraming outdoor.
Oo nga, sabi nga ni John Holt, 'di ba, yung unschooling daw po is growing without schooling. O 'di ba? 'Yun ang sinasabi niya. Siguro Hazel, you can put that as well. Pero how did you discover unschooling and why did you choose that for your family?
When Josiah was 3 years old, and then we planned to let him enter a school, a church at a school, and it was in Baguio. We were in Baguio then. We were assigned there, and we worked there. Our ministry was there. He told us he wants to be homeschooled because he saw some of our friends' children, they were homeschooled. So we said, oh, sige, bata ka pa naman, pwede naman, we'll homeschool him. So we decided to homeschool him. Noong mag-ano na siya, we thought na dapat pumasok na siya ng grade 1, tinanong ulit na kung gusto niya pumasok, ayaw niya. Anyway, we were already somehow getting ourselves ready na mag-homeschool na lang. So we started, the traditional way of letting the school go to the home. I mean, homeschooling, diba, is for some, it's the school going to the home. So yung traditional way of schooling, pero sa bahay.
Opo.
Then one time, I cannot remember who, but I think it was our former director, si Welly and Judy Vito, invited us to attend a speaking, a couple invited us to attend their parang seminar, pero it was a mini seminar. sa bahay nila sa Alabang. We were in Baguio, we traveled to attend that. Anyway, sa kanila namin na-discover yung unschooling na it's teaching the child, yun ang alam ko, no? It's teaching the child not according to the subject matter, but or not according to the traditional way of grade 1 ka, grade 1 dapat yung yung mga books na gagamitin. Kasi di ba may mga books na available or yun ang fina-follow. Pag 7 years old ka, ito ang books mo. Pero
Opo,
sa kanila,
yung parang learning competencies po.
Yes. But anyway, they were the one who introduced to us na letting them, educating them or letting them grow in learning by allowing them to play up to age 12.
Oh, okay.
But of course, ang sabi nila, the husband is an ADB executive,
Okay.
Canadian. The wife is American, and they unschooled their children. So that's how I got to know unschooling. So I had to have a paradigm shift.
Opo. Oo nga, paradigm shift. Pero syempre, di ba parang wow, walang structure. I'm sure kayo po ni Kuya Willie, iba rin kayong pinalaki ng magulang nyo. Alam mo yung traditional school, ito yung mode of way of learning. So, na-discover nyo yung unschooling, how did you start it? I mean, how did you embrace the method? Sige po.
Ako kasi, kinesthetic learner. And hindi ko alam yun noon. So, schooling was, I go to school, pero ang studying was difficult. Wala akong problema na daily going to school. Hanggang college.
Opo.
So, nung nadinig ko yung unschooling, sabi ko, ito yung gusto ko. Kasi lalo na nung college, meron kaming lab work.
Opo.
Pag lab work, excited ako kasi we get to hold on things. Pag lecture time, nakikinig lang, pero very difficult sa akin to retain stuff. Pero pag lab, animal science ang background ko eh. So may mga field na sa farm, may putik and everything. And na-enjoy ko yun. Kaya when I heard about o na-introduce ako sa unschooling, sabi ko, ito yung gusto kong matutunan din nila. Not realizing din na kung ano yung kanilang learning style during that time. Parang sabi ko, nahirapan ako sa aking learning style dahil nga ang style sa school yun nga, hindi kinesthetic ang approach. So sabi ko, gusto kong maranasan nila yon.
Oh,
kaya napakadali sa akin na yung unschooling.
So, Sir Willie, sobra kayong involved sa pagtuturo sa mga anak nyo? Sobra kayong involved?
Sa playing.
Sa playing, yes. So, curious lang siguro yung mga tao, yung audience, kung naalala nyo pa, kasi ilang taon na si Josiah ngayon? Josiah, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Wow, 33 years ago. So, ilang taon po yun nung nag-start po kayo mag-homeschool? Ilang years na po yun?
Since birth, we've been
Yes. So, 33 years yun. Grabe. But, siguro hindi. Kailan ka lang ba nag-college? Siguro mga 20 years, no? Mga 20 years na siguro. But, I just want to ask, kung naalala pa ni Ate Ruth, ano po yung typical day na isang unschooling? How do you do when you wake up in the morning? The routine. Curious po kami. How do you do it?
I think kami yung best to answer that.
Sige.
Because
generally
when we shifted to unschooling, parang me and my sister were much left to do what we want to do. So kami bahala sa schedule namin, kami bahala sa gagawin namin. Whereas before, when we did the homeschooling, like may schedule kami 10 to 12 math, tas may books kaming babasahin, tas may parang, yun, may time allotted for each subject. Nung sa unschooling na, actually, minsan di na alam nila mami ano ginagawa namin. Basta, they always parang assume na we were learning something. So talagang parang ano siya, child-directed. It's a child-directed schooling where the child learns something na kung saan siya interested in.
Ibig sabihin, opo, sige po, you want to add, Kuya Willie? Opo.
Kasi, ako personally kasi, ang focus ko, para pag nag-usap kami, hindi man na pinabayaan, pero ang focus namin, marunong ka bang makakaibigan? Marunong ka bang rumispeto?
Yeah.
So, ang focus, ang nasa mind namin, pag ikaw magaling makipagkaibigan, malayo marating mo. I mean, hindi ka magkaroon ng maraming problema. Marunong kang makipagkaibigan, marunong kang rumispeto, marunong kang gumalang. Parang yung aral, ano na lang yun, secondary sa akin kaya very, hindi ko alam kung strict ang word. Very conscientious kami pag yung sa issues ng character.
Kasi po, totoo yan. I totally agree with you. You focus on the character rather than the academics. Kasi kumbaga sa inyo, sabi nga ni Kuya Willie a while ago, is secondary lang talaga yung academics. Mas magandang pakinggan kung ang anak mo ay, meron kasi dyan, natapos di ba ng pag-aaral pero wala namang respeto. Hindi marunong makipagkaibigan. Di ba? So yun po yung focus nyo. And that style never get out of style. I mean, that's the most beautiful style na magandang maibigay sa inyong mga anak. What I want to ask, syempre I want to discuss and touch all the bases. Kasi with parents who are discovering unschooling with older kids, kasi it's pretty common to hear concerns like, if I let my kids decide what to do, what to eat, or when to sleep, they play, when to play, alam mo yon, di ba? Parang feeling nila ang unschooling walang structure. Parang sinasabi nila na, wait, teka muna, kailangan ng konting structure to Hindi ba magkakaroon ng yung parang hindi maganda kung walang structure, kung ang mga bata ang nagdedirect? Ano po masasabi niyo doon sa mga comments na gano'n? Oh, Sarah.
I think it boils down din po to kasi ang ginawa din, I think na ginawa din po ng parents namin is guided pa rin kami. Yes, they knew what we wanted to do as well. So basically ang ginawa po nila sa amin ay in-enroll nila kami to many things. So dancer po ako and pianist kuya ko, pero we did not start there and stop there when we were young. So they enrolled us to swimming lessons, to what was available during our time in Baguio pa. So during Baguio po, medyo limited din po yung accessibility in terms of other workshops. Pero they would really invest in us. Like, we would go to Manila and dun din po kami na introduce sa UP. And we would have origami classes, basketball classes. So I think meron pa rin pong structure. It really will depend nga po dun sa kung saan po yung family, kung ano po yung availability ng mga resources, ano din po yung hilig ng mga bata, and of course, yung guidance din of course ng parents.
Okay. So ang ganda kasi you focus talaga po dun sa ay may sasabihin po kayo, ma'am. Ate Ruth?
Facilitated yung nila, play nila. Hindi naman completely sila lang na parang palagi lang sila sa kalye or gano'n. Hindi. As parents. And of course, like what I said what I said earlier, yung parenting Bible study. Actually, I'd like to say, we went through maybe for more than 2 years, yung kay Betty Chase na discipline them, love them. That helped me. Ako ang structured na person.
Yung pong ulitin yung sinabi nyo? Yung quote?
Yung kay, actually I was saying na yung pag unschooling namin sa kanila, hindi naman yung pinabayaan mo lang sila, bahala na sila. Hindi. Facilitated yung kanilang playing, kanilang activity for the day. Tapos kasi, ang isa pang talaga nakatulong, lalo na sa akin, is yung, kasi ako yung structured naman. Ako yung natakot.
Yeah.
Natakot kasi I grew up, I mean, traditional, yung sa traditional, traditionally, tapos ako naman, in a way, in school, I wanted to be, I wanted to have good grades. Ganon. Ganong klase estudyante. Gusto ko maging estudyante kasi I wanted to be, to have good grades. Yung learning, iba ang learning na natutunan ko in a way. Pero I enjoyed it though. It's just that maybe that's how, that's my design, or that's how I am talaga. Pero nakatulong sa akin na yung pag-go through nung Discipline Them, Love Them. It's a book by Betty Chase.
Yun, Discipline, Love Them. Yun po yun. Okay.
Yes. So there was structure. Hindi naman yung completely wala. Okay.
That's good. Thank you. Kasi no matter what, kasi yun yung laging sinasabi nila, mahirap yung unschooling, parang walang structure, pero naka-focus sila doon sa structure. Pero I love what you said, you facilitate and you learn with your kids as well. And I love what you said, the discipline them and love them. Actually, yun yung mga kailangan ng anak natin. But I want to ask this question lang, with all of this, kunyari like for example, if you're gonna make, kung maaalala nyo, how do you learn math?
We did have books. They had books. Hindi naman completely laro lang sila ng laro. Kasi one parent who was also, initially she was homeschooling, but later she let her children go to school. Ang naka-encourage sa akin na sabi niya, at least let them grow in math, science, and language. And we bought books talaga. We bought books and we bought all the books we can sa National Bookstore, from our friends, for them to study. They did went through the academics also.
Is there, sige, go, Sarah.
Yun, kasi pareho po kami ng daddy ko na kinesthetic learners. And before, when I was in college, na-discover din po namin na dyslexic pala ako. So I had problems with numbers. So it was quite difficult for me to actually, although I liked math when I was in elementary, hindi ko alam bakit, pero I liked it. I think ang style ni Daddy, naalala ko sa pagturo niya sa amin is, kunyari, magbabayad kami sa grocery and kami magko-compute kung enough money namin, more on practical things na, magbibili tayo ng kamatis, tapos bibili tayo ng talong sa palengke. Kasya ba yung money natin for paying? Or magkano change pag binayad mo ito? So, ako po mas natuto po ako on that. I'm sure nakatulong po yung books. I think yun yung idea po na sabi ni Daddy po kanina, Merry Mix. You can, so shift to books and practical and actual to play and all this combining together to be able to learn na hindi lang po one method of learning.
Oh, ang ganda kasi you really integrate real life with learning. And which is real good, 'di ba? Yun naman talaga dapat di ba? Kasi like with this choice of unschooling, ano yung pinaka-challenge na na-experience nyo with this kind of choice of method? Is there a challenge or wala naman talagang challenge?
Yeah,
That
we
you
were actually,
remember at the time?
yeah, of course we were, actually my in-laws, yung parents ni Willie ang nagtanong, paano sila? Kasi syempre yung mga ibang mga apo nila nag-aaral sa, let's say, exclusive schools, tapos sila, wala silang school, homeschooled, unschooled pa. But anyway, and then my parents, I think they were scared also for us, but they were just quiet. My dad pala is a pastor, and my mom, both of them graduated sa seminary, sa Phidias College of Bible, and somehow, but they were just quiet. But I know they were scared too. I was also scared, but after attending seminars, workshops, and about parenting, about learning styles, about teaching styles, and then we also went through a lot of Bible studies, challenging yung mga traditional ways, something like that. We call that sa Navigator Scriptural Roots of Ministry. So parang it helped me unlearn a lot para to realize na tama yung sinabi ng God na train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And then, of course, we also went through yung, it's called niche hunt, parang for us to be able to discover ano yung design ng God sa bawat isa, and then appreciate that, and nakatulong din sa akin yung yung pag-go through namin nung kay Kirsty Bates. I forgot the title of the book, but it's about knowing your personality, and then being able to see where you're good at, and then have that develop. So sa case ni Josiah and Sarah, like si Josiah, I noticed that he was getting, when he was about 9, he was already getting better in his piano playing or learning piano. So we enrolled him sa isang school ng mga madre para doon siya ma-train sa piano. And then si Sarah naman, when she was mga 2 years old, we noticed na she liked dancing. In fact, she was imitating the sex bomb dancers. Tinanggal namin yung TV sa bahay kasi syempre ayaw namin yung influence na yun. And then decided to let her take ballet lessons. So in a way, parang dinirect namin yung parang ni-railroad namin or binakuran namin yung kanyang learning sa dance. And although hindi siya tinanggap kaagad sa ballet school kasi 2 years old lang siya, sabi mom next year na pag 3 years old siya. So nung 3 years old siya, inanroll namin siya sa ballet class.
Yeah. So for me naman siguro yung challenge, I think it's more of the stigma na homeschool ka or unschooled ka. Kasi lalo na dun sa time namin, kasi during our time, parang konti pa lang kami, as in sobrang konti. Na parang pag tinanong ka, sabi, so ba't di ka pumapasok? Parang anong ginagawa mo? So parang yung more for us was yung stigma na bakit hindi ka pumapasok sa school. But then in terms of paano social life mo, yung mga ganun na tanong.
Yeah.
And in terms of learning, in terms of what to learn, how to learn, parang maximizing your capabilities, parang wala kami masyadong challenges na na-encounter doon. It's more of answering people na ba't sila ganyan? Ba't ganyan ginagawa nila? Anong mangyayari sa future nila? Magkakatrabaho ba sila? Yung mga ganun. So that was the main challenge for me, and I think the family can say.
Yeah, and challenge is how to answer people.
Yes, I totally agree po. Dapat siguro nagkaroon na kayo ng tape recorder, no? Paulit-ulit yung explain yung sarili nyo, bakit yan ang pinili nyo. But nakakatuwa lang kasi listening to you guys, it's really it's really beautiful how God could be able to have this kind of opportunity. Kasi I can see how relaxed you are and the harmony and the rhythm of you bilang pamilya. Nakakatuwa. Kasi like I just want to ask lang it's not about really the per se of, kasi people will always look at the proofs and the structure and how we were, wired to be. Kasi yun ang norm. So parang nung pinili unschooling, parang hindi siya normal, di ba? But I want to ask Sarah and Josiah, So growing up with that kind of environment with your family, other than answering those questions, na keep on asking question why you chose that method, what is the most valuable that you learn? And you can say that, nagpapasalamat ako sa magulang ko, ito ang pinili nila for us.
Dapat siya mauna.
Ako po siguro talaga ang mas grateful sa dahil kami pinay-homeschool because again, nga po ako kinesthetic, therefore medyo mahirap po sa akin ang traditional, quote-unquote, traditional learning style na classroom na nakaupo, kailangan nakaupo for the whole day, which I think mahirapan po talaga ako gawin yun when I was
Okay.
Witness po yun ng magulang ko at ng kapatid ko. I could not sit still. I think that's why I became a dancer. Kaya I think that's the biggest gratitude I have for my parents for putting us into unschooling. Kasi nga, I was able to develop on my own pace. Kasi medyo, dahil nga po dyslexic ako, they didn't know actually, we all didn't know. We just, hinayaan lang din nila akong to learn letters and read, pero it really took a lot of time. My brother was able to read by the time he was 4, which I think normal yun sa other kids. Pero in my case, I was able to really read na by 7. Kasi nga I was having difficulty in and pag ilagay po ako noon in a traditional school, for sure, red marks ang aking papers. Kasi hindi ko po yan masispell. I think I would even write things opposite way, naka-mirror, and those things. And they allowed me to experience that. And they didn't give me pressure in that. Parang, sige, parang hindi sila natakot na matututunan din niya yan eventually. It's just not her time yet. So, nung natuto naman po ako nabasa, nakagraduate naman ako. So, I think that helped. Lalo na po sa akin, ako po yung pinaka dito. Pinaka naka-benefit sa system.
Oo, nakakatuwa, di ba? Nakakatuwa. Sobrang kasi with all of these things na meron kasi tayong perspective, meron tayong pinaniniwalaan na dapat ganito ang eskwelahan. Pero like you, Sarah, it's a blessing. Thank you for telling us with your experience, na may iba kasing mga magulang dyan na gano'n, na-discover nga, na dyslexic, ganyan, na paano ba to, parang ganyan. Actually, it's not even that. I like how your parents made it, They respect your pace. And I love, yung lagi ko narinig kahit sa mga magulang ko yon, yung parang matututunan din niya yan. One day, matututunan din niya yan. Because your parents trusted God in that process. Kung magpapanik ka na, ay, bakit ganito yung anak ko? Ba't ganito? Kung unahan po natin ng ganun, talagang magpapanik tayo. And I love how you were able to explain that. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Now, I just want to ask, Ay, sige po, Kuya Willie, may dagdag po kayo dyan. Sige.
In fact, yung college ni Sarah, we were prepared if she's not interested sa college or university schooling.
Opo.
Open kami kasi we felt na kung yung dance ang kanyang magiging career, yung puro dancing, like yung Balay Manila time niya, we were open. In fact, she was the one who said, gusto ko mag-college. She was about 18 then. So, hindi talaga namin pinressure, lalo si Sarah. Compared kay
Okay.
Josiah na ang
That's
learning
good.
mabilis lang.
Sir, thank you. Kasi yan po yung a-ask ko eh. Kasi sinasabi nila one of the myths of homeschooling is a homeschooler is having a hard time to go to the conventional school. So how about you, Josiah and Sarah? Did you have a hard time switching to conventional school from unschooling?
Well, for me, ako naman kasi opposite kami. I can sit for hours.
Long time. A long
Again,
time, yeah.
hours. Shifting to conventional school, I mean, personally, parang it was a normal day. Parang kasi, like, when we were young, our parents taught us to follow instruction. So, and then we also, as my sister said a while ago, we went through many workshops, many clinics, and many other activities na may teacher. So parang nung first day ko sa college, the teacher comes in, he tells you what to do. Yung sinabi ni teacher, di yun yung gagawin ko. So parang, I mean, sa akin, that was my parang way of looking at it na, yun yung sinabi niya, yun yung tuturo, this is what you do. At the end, you'll have an exam, you should know this. Like, okay, ayun pala, di yun na yung gagawin ko. So, I guess it will also depend on how the parents brought the kid up.
Yes.
So, na mag-unschool ka nga, no? But then you don't expose them to different things, the different situations. Siyempre, paglabas mo, masya-shock ka talaga kasi hindi mo alam like, paano i-handle dahil lahat first time. So, pati up to yung commuting on our own, tinuro sa amin na at one point in time, kami na yung pumupunta sa lessons namin, kami na lang pupunta sa workshops na mag-isa, they don't need to, kasi they taught us how to do those things. So, I mean, yun yung sa akin, experience sa college na I mean, I just follow what's there.
Okay. How about Sarah?
Similar din po in terms of the academic things, ano po yun parang siguro, dahil malaking tulong din po that I was ready and I was willing to go to school. Siguro kung ayaw ko siya, baka hindi ko po siya ginawa. Pero dahil I wanted it and I was really interested in dance.
Yeah.
But of course, kahit po nasa UP, you still get to go through like general education subject. And interesting din po yun sa akin because I get to learn other things. But I think in terms po, like, syempre yung tinatanong ko, paano nakakapag-adjust in terms of social life? So yun po yung parating tinatanong sa mga
Yes.
kids. Additional lang din po for yung sinabi ni Kuya about us being exposed to workshops, then we get to be exposed also to other people. And I think our parents din po did not limit us to what kind of people we are encountering. So, mingle po kami or we would converse or talk to with not just our age groups, but also people who are younger or people who are older because dahil they were missionaries and then they would be assigned to certain different provinces po malapit sa Baguio. So they would bring us and we would be there during their Bible study and during that time since hindi naman po talaga ma-electronics pa noon, then kami po bahala mag-aliw ng sarili namin. So most of the time we would talk to other people and we would get to learn other things from them, whether they be younger than us, ka-age namin, or older than us. So I think yun po yung nakatulong din sa amin in terms of communicating with other beings. Kasi parang dating po talaga pag homeschooling, parang paano yun, nasa bahay lang kayo? But actually, it's not. We're actually more exposed to different characters. And of course, ang nangingibabaw din po talaga is yung how they treated us in terms of building our character. Number one po nga talaga yun sa kanila. And yung fruits of the Bible, Spirit of the Holy Spirit, to nurture us in that way. Kasi nga, parang basta tama yung character and how maganda yung walking more with God, then okay na yan. Everything will be okay na. So, I think yun po yung naging, in terms of socializing, kasi nga madami po kami questions na kukuha ng ganyan.
Oo. Ang galing because your parents rooted you in the Word of God. And by that, they were able to train and, you know, focus nga, kasi nga focus kayo sa character, sa attitude ng puso. Para kung ma-correct na yung attitude ng puso, mas madali na sa utak, di ba, Kuya Willie and Ate Ruth?
Yeah.
Nakakatuwa lang kasi even though there's peer pressure, there might be peer pressure at your time, you know what to say. You know how to stand firm. You know where your ground is. You know at the back of your mind, you were not raised by that because alam mo when to say no and when to say yes. And that's really the most important thing. Actually, kaya I love this conversation, especially talking about unschooling. Kasi many of the parents out there are so scared, di ba? Na parang, uy, ganito, kailangan i-shield natin sa ganito, i-shield natin sa ganyan. Eh actually, by Kuya Willie and Kuya Ate Ruth, you know, taking all the bases and exposing you with the different types of people and different types of, you know, culture and everything that stuff, you were able to open up your mind. Ganito pala yun. Ito pala, mag-a-adjust ako in that sense. So, by doing that, nag-open yung kamalayan nyo sa buhay at nakita nyo yung realidad. And that is really good on how you'll be able to really live the life of the real life. Hindi yung parang sinasabi nga nila yung socialization, di ba? Laging issue yun. Pero because of the, you know, the scrutiny of how the world view that is different. Like you are tested. How God had transformed your family. And just, walang fireworks, walang dapat ganito yung gawin mo, dapat yung gawin mo. Walang ganong formula. It's not even a formula. It's about, di ba? Hindi po yung formula. Kaya, nakakatuwa. Sobra ako nabibless with all of your testimonies. But, I just want, madami na tayong questions dito, pero ako muna. Later lang. Sandali na po. Hunis dili lang kayo. Okay. Okay, ganito ha. Kasi ito realidad. Kaya I want to take all the bases. How about the assessment? Kasi syempre, gumagamit din po kayo ng textbook noon, no? Ate Ruth and Kuya Willie. Pero, how did you expose them with the different types of assessment? Like, how do you test them? Do you test them in worksheets or iba kayong style of way? Baka may iba kayo na pwede nyong i-share sa amin.
Yeah. We, di ba sa mga, yung mga books ng DepEd o kaya nabibili or different, from different publications or publishing companies, usually, di ba yung textbooks, may mga answer sheets after every chapter. So we just made them go through that. Pero yung testing, kung ang importante naman sa amin nun is, are they growing in learning are they growing in loving learning, something like that. Hindi yung, alam mo ba to, memorize mo ba to? hindi ako na-concentrate doon. I didn't focus on the tests talaga. Yeah. Although we let Josiah go through the PEPT and also si Sarah. And then, of course, yung, so yun ang ginawa naming test. Yun lang, ang test na ginong nila. Pero yung test na ako gagawa pa ng questionnaire, hindi ko na, meron naman dun sa textbook eh. So, let them, di ba sa math, may mga answer sheets. So we just let them go through that. And I would check it. Sometimes pag chine-check ko pa nga, mali naman yung books ko minsan, may mga mali din. Sabi ko, disregard mo na yun, wag mo na intindihin. So mga ganon. So the test was not really, I wasn't very conscious about testing.
Pinuput namin into a test yung books na binabasa nila. Kina-challenge namin minsan.
Yes. Oh, that's really good. That's really nice. Okay, see, mga parents, pwedeng-pwede yun, di ba? Nung narinig nyo si Charlotte Mason, then ngayon, unschooling. We don't have to be scared about testings and assessments. No? Mas importante talaga is the assessment of the heart. How we monitor the heart of our kids. That's the most important thing. Rather than the do's and the don'ts. Kasi masyado tayong focus doon. Do not be scared. I love yung sinabi ni Ate Ruth kanina, di ba? The question is, if I do this, if I teach my kids, are they growing to love learning? And that's the most important thing. Thank you for sharing that, Ate Ruth. Okay. Siguro I have to, let's try some of the questions here that they have. Okay. I could presume that growing up as an adult, you would prepare to be more productive in most of all the things that you do. Did you have to avoid friends that really doesn't align with your values? And how did you get by? I think this is for Josiah and Ruth.
Well, I guess yun nga, going back to what our parents taught us, parang alam mo naman kung sino yung di mo dapat kasama eh. Parang mapapansin mo na nothing's happening or parang mas nasistress ka lang pag kasama mo yung person na yon. So parang parang you learn how to discern who you go with or who you go out with or sino yung mga kabarkada mo or sino yung mga kasama mo. Kasi makikita mo naman like if alam mo kung ano yung tama or alam mo kung ano yung kailangan mo gawin, then you would do it.
Okay.
But sometimes you meet people na hindi talaga, I mean, their character is iba or difficult. I mean, you just assess. I mean, you just be with them just to see ano yung condition nila. Mamaya meron pala silang. So we don't really like avoid as in avoid. Tinitingnan din namin ano yung matulong or ano yung niya, ano yung condition niya at that time or bakit siya gano'n. So parang yun yung, I guess, na-instill sa amin na to love learning. So it's just not learning about subjects, it's also learning about other people na why are they acting
that way. Okay, that's good.
Discernment lang.
Yeah. Ang galing, Josiah, no? Kasi galing lang nung sinabi mo na every encounter is a curve for learning. And ang ganda ng attitude mo na sinasabi mo na kahit na difficult yung mga bata, may matutunan ka pa rin dun sa batang yung bakit siya difficult. And that's good. I like what you said about that. And pero ito, medyo magiging technical lang tayo ng konti. So, sabi dito, I heard Sarah went to college. So what certification did you get to college? And how did you adapt the essential subjects in college? Kasi did you have a provider at the time, Ate Ruth and Kuya Willie? Saan po kayo under? May provider po ba kayo?
Wala kaming provider. But when we realized that we needed before they went to college, we realized we needed certification or certification. We connected to a school that trusted what we were doing. So sila na nagbigay ng credentials na kailangan.
Adopted you? How do you go about that? A school adopted you?
No, we asked a school to adopt us.
Ah.
And they help us. Kasi parang they trusted what we were doing.
That's good.
Yeah, pero of course ngayon, I mean that's very special or that's
unusual.
Yeah. At saka medyo
Secret.
hindi normal yun. Hindi normal.
Oo.
It's happened lang na connected yung daddy ko doon. He was the director, so parang we asked them na lang to help us to give the credential. And they did give the credential.
Ang galing na God has blessed you with that provider kumbaga. Siyempre kasi hindi naman basta-basta makaka-enroll sila sa college kung walang ganun eh.
Yes,
so yung
yes. You need a provider. You need a provider. And as
anong year yun nung graduate si Josiah and Sarah? Would you remember what year is that?
Graduate from college?
Or from high school?
No, from high school.
Anong year? Si Josiah 2005. That's when he entered college. Si Sarah 2008.
15 years ago.
Yes.
Oo, kasi wala pa naman masyadong provider noon. Kayo ang mga heroes, mga unsung heroes kayo ng mga panahong yun. Eh ngayon, lahat provided na, di ba? But, ito may mga question maganda rito. Nag-PEP ba sila Josiah and Sarah? Nag-PEPT ba kayo? Did you experience that?
For grade school.
Oh, they did? Oh. Anong level? Kamusta?
I
Kamusta?
took, well, for me, I took from grade 1 to 6 in one sitting.
Ayan na nga. Kailangan ma-improve yan ng DepEd. Na hindi na kailangan mo ng grade 1 o grade 6. And then,
So, and I mean, kasi for me, mabilis ako mag-memorize eh. And I can parang retain a lot of information in like for a long time. So parang when I took the exam, it's either I know it or I don't know it.
yeah.
Sagutin ko, ayan, alam ko, tama yun, I know that. Ayan. So yes, we did take the PEPT for grade school.
Tinatanong, may reviewer ka ba daw? Sabi ko, self-study yun, di ba? May reviewer ka ba daw?
Reviewer.
Oh, that's good. So, ito, question si Maid Dasa. Do you use blended method of teaching as in 100% unschooling? Or do unschooling don't really enforce schooling? No structured lessons or curriculum? From Maid Dasa.
It's a merry mix, di ba? Ang sabi namin, it's not just letting them do be on his own. Hindi ganun yon. No, it's not pala. I mean, it may seem like, but it's not. It's facilitated learning. So
Okay.
meron pa rin, di ba, I said I had to let them go through the books.
So, nag-blended kayo. Nag-blended din kayo kahit pa paano.
Hindi siya 100% na parang yung isang bata na hinayaan mo lang sa kali, bahala na.
Opo. So, ang galing. Kasi ginawa niyo pong holistic, no? Holistic. Ngayon, kung mag-advise kayo ngayon, syempre ngayon, di ba, I was telling you a while ago before we went live, and there's a lot of parents doesn't have any resources. What can they get? What can you advise to them on how can they start if they decided unschooling? How can they start with their proper homeschooling, kumbaga? What can you advise them sa mga parents?
May story. One time, we were traveling with another family. May mga kaibigan sila Sarah na mga kids din. Sabi nila, buti pa kayo na parang nagbabakasyon lang. Wala kayong yung schooling compared to them na they have to Monday to Friday school. Sabi, buti pa kayo, you could do this. Sabi ko, hindi. Wala kaming bakasyon. Ang schooling namin is every day. Kasi we pick lessons along the way. So, sa akin, that's how I learn and that's how I impart learning na walang bakasyon. May mga teaching moment. Mas madali sa akin yun. Dahil nga ako yung unstructured na tao talaga eh. Si Ruth, my wife, ang structure. So parang, kaya siguro merry mix. Siya yung nagpo-provide ng structure, ako yung nagpo-provide ng unstructure. Yung mga teaching moments, kahit nakahiga, yun nga, nagta-travel kami. One time, sa NLEX, may nakita kaming na-accident na isang bus. Tinanong ko si Josiah, I don't know if you remember niya. Josiah, bakit na-aksidente yung mga bus doon? Wala kaya nag-pray doon? So, it's a good, magagandang lessons yun. Na-aksidente yun kasi walang nag-pray sa bus na yun. Although wala ng tao and everything, basta na lang, wreck na lang yun nandun. So, yung mga ganun, mas, it's any day, anytime, ang unschooling talaga. Parating teaching moment na binabantayan, attentive yung, at least ako as a parent. Yun siguro ang ma-advise ko. Pag si structure, mahirapan ako mag-advise.
Yes. Ang galing. Maraming pong salamat doon, Kuya Willie. Okay. Just want to repeat what he said, no? So parents, remember that whatever you have at home is a learning moment to your kids. Even when you wake up initially in the morning, it's always a learning curve to learn. It doesn't have to be books. It doesn't have to be textbooks. But, you know, the experiential, the everyday living, that you can talk about issues in life, hindi dapat kailangan ng mga mamahaling, kumbaga, aparatos or mga resources para turuan ng ating mga anak. And that's really good. I like what you said, no? Every day is totoo yun eh. In homeschooling talaga walang bakasyon. Even with this pandemic, di ba? I know everybody's having a hard time adjusting. Sige po, meron po kayong sasabihin, sir? You're raising. Okay.
Well, ako, I mean, as parang someone who experienced unschooling, parang advice for those who want, for the parents, no? Parang be the mentor for your kid. Parang not just in academics but in life. Kasi ganun yung ginawa nila mami sa amin. Parang they mentored us. So parang alam namin what is a mentor. So when we decided to go to college or when we had more independence, alam namin kung sino yung teachers na pupuntahan. Because then we know, oh, I like that teacher kasi he's gonna mentor me. Kasi I saw paano siya nagtuturo and then parang na-mirror niya yung ginagawa ng parents sa amin. So, oh, I wanna be with that. Yeah, I wanna study with that teacher kasi alam ko mag-mentor siya. So parang if the parents will model what a mentor is to the kids, parang the kids will parang, I mean, later in life, they will know parang what a good mentor is if the parents can help even at an early age while they're still at home, what it is to be a mentor.
Ako din po.
Yeah, Sarah, go.
Discipleship, of course. Parang kami yung unang disciple. I mean, yung first kong feeling na discipleship is from my parents talaga. And how they really molded us in not just academically and also spiritually. But yeah, it's more on discipleship din. Kasi nga, first-hand, one-on-one, hardcore discipleship po siya. And I think it really is about faith. I mean, our parents took a leap of faith to do this. Hindi pa po ito uso before, and we didn't know how this will work. They didn't know if this will work, or then they just trusted God. Now this is the path for our family, and then ganun. And by God's grace, ito po kami ngayon.
Yeah. Hindi ko alam, pero habang nagkukwento kayo, hindi ko alam, parang gusto kong maiyak. But it's really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that to us. But I just want to say, no, now na adults na kayo, if you have your own family, would you choose this type of method? Will you repeat this with your kids, Josiah and Sarah? Will you still do unschooling?
For me, parang yes and no. Parang it will depend on how sino yung magiging anak ko. Parang if he says na I want to go to normal school, why not? Gusto niya eh. Yun yung nasa heart niya eh. Parang he thinks he will thrive there, then I put him in a place where he will thrive. So basically yun yung yun yung parang na-impart sa amin ng magulang namin na they put us in a place where we can thrive. So baka for us it was unschooling. For other people it might be regular schooling. For some people baka yung normal homeschooling. So it's in a place kung saan mag-thrive yung bata. So for me, yes, I will consider it, but only if it will make my kid thrive. Pero parang kung detrimental sa kanya or wala yung joy sa kanya, then I have to find another way.
Okay. That's really good. Nako, sobrang blessed ang maging anak mo. Josiah, how about Sarah?
Actually, same. Exactly the same po ako with Kuya. Kasi nga, yun din po yung minsan sinasabi ng parents namin na there really are people who or students who thrive in the normal academic structure, and some don't. So it really will depend on the personality and they of the child. So I think that, pero of course, ako po talaga pro unschooling po ako kasi nga po based sa aking personality and sa aking learning style and design. So pro unschooling po ako. So parang last resort na yung pag siya na po talaga nagsabi na gusto niya, sige na nga. Pero pag hindi, maglaro muna tayo.
Yes, yes. Kakatuwa naman. Sobrang beautiful. Okay. So, malapit na tayo matapos. But siguro, if a parent wants to pursue this unschooling, okay, per se. Kasi kanina I asked you about COVID-19, no? Kung ano ma-advise ninyo. Pero, what can you advise to them, to those people who are interested in doing this type of method? If they're gonna choose this type of method, what can you advise to them?
Ang isa siguro, at least isa lang muna, ang nasa on the top of my mind, it's expensive. If you're planning na, ay, makasave ako ng 60,000 per year, it's not, you won't be able to. Hindi, dapat ang hindi primary purpose mo is to save. Kasi expensive din ang unschooling. Kasi you travel, you move around, hindi siya matipid. So mag-spend talaga kayo somehow. So hindi dapat yun ang primary purpose mo. Okay lang, possible na makatipid, pero dapat hindi yun ang primary purpose. Kasi again, ang nasa mind ko ulit, yung question kanina, depende nga, again, depende sa anong sabi ng God sa inyo.
Yeah.
Kung sinabi ng God, like, di ba standard natin after high school, we do not even pray for magka-college ba yung anak ko? Ang pinagpe-pray natin, saan magka-college? Automatic yun.
Oo nga.
Pero actually, pati ang college, somehow, hindi sa akin, hindi na, may naka-influence din sa akin nun, a book, na magka-college ang anak ko kasi sabi ng God led me to do that.
Wow.
So it's comforting sa'yo kasi alam mo, ang nag-lead sa'yo, God, hindi dahil yun ang standard, which is not really bad. Hindi naman siguro bad. It's just na mas comforting sa'yo pag alam mo na you prayed and Lord, ready na ba yung anak ko or will he go to college? Then pursue kung yun. So yun siguro on the top of my mind.
Ang ganda po. Thank you. Maraming pong salamat. Meron po kayo add?
I guess for me naman, like advice, parang what my dad said na invest. So you have to invest in your kid if you're gonna go to unschooling, whether it's for the workshops or yung personal investment mismo nung parent doon sa bata. You need to invest a lot. And yun nga, as my dad said, it is expensive. But then if that is what God led you to, He will provide naman eh. I mean, I can attest for our own family na yes, it was expensive, but we see how God provided each and step of the way. So yeah, that's my advice for
How was it
expensive.
natin describe bakit expensive?
Expensive, well, because good teachers are not cheap and travel is not cheap. But then God provided. So whether you have much or little, if ito yung way na what God wants you to do, you have to well, obey, of course. And if he wants you to invest, you have to invest.
Ang galing. Are you gonna add muna bago ako magsalita?
You're good?
Ate Ruth, may sasabihin ka ba?
Well, it doesn't have to be expensive financially. Pero siguro baka expensive kasi like for example, no, I had to sacrifice not to work. To work so we can earn, so we can have. So parang, pero what God has taught me was that yung idea na trust me. And then yung idea na it's God who provides. So parang it was not really because you should spend, but because because if God is leading you to do this, then let Him provide it. He will provide, and that promise naman niya yun, and He will do it. And He did, and He will do it. So parang I one of the things that I learned through attending parenting, not just a Bible study, but mga workshops. Like I remember attending yung workshops ni Pastor Clem, the late Pastor Clem Guillermo, and many other workshops about parenting, or and things like related to homeschooling. It's yung idea ng ako ang may responsible doon sa growing up ng mga bata. Hindi ko pwedeng ibigay yung responsibility na yon sa iba. So like I should have blamed. Kung pinaaral ko sila sa school, hindi dapat yung principal or yung teacher ng school ang responsible ako doon sa growing up ng mga bata.
Sige, ako na lang pala. That it will not be easy, pero it will be fulfilling. I think it will not be easy, pero it will be fulfilling. And there is no, parang hindi po siya yung one size fits all na type of system. It will really depend talaga po on the family and on the child, because we do have friends who went through also unschooling, pero iba din yung nila, iba din po yung parang pinagdaanan nila. Some, after a few years of unschooling, they also wanted to go to normal school. So we also saw that different types of process and journeys along the way. So hindi po siya yung, I think hindi po siya yung parang one size fits all type of schooling. So it really is teamwork. Teamwork with the family.
That's good. Sige po.
Picking up kay Ruth kasi, yung nga pala, no, yung parenting and home unschooling goes hand in hand. So nakatulong talaga sa amin yung parenting group.
Mhm.
Parang dun ka nakakahugot ng ng helping your kid, yung parenting.
Yeah.
I think isa na pwede natin talaga advice na importante na meron siyang healthy parenting group. Hindi lang yung nagkikwentuhan about parenting, but some materials that would
Support group. You have a support group.
Yes, yeah, that's
Support group. Yeah. That's really good. Totoo yun, no? Lahat tayo kailangan natin ng support group, no? Yung we can partner to be able to raise up our kids. I like what Josiah said, like, yun nga yung, well, you invest to your kids. Kasi, dahil si Kuya Willie at si Ate Ruth, they were led by God to do this because they were led by God. Ganun lang kasimple yun. And by doing that, because they hear God, okay, they were able to use this method in such a way, because of that trust, that relationship with God, they were able to raise up the kids the way God wants them to do it. Not the way of the norm. Siguro, people might say na, ito yung normal, ito yung dapat natin gawin. Yun nga tayo nagkakaroon ng problema. That's why we're using this platform. You have to choose what's best for your family and not compare your families to other families. And that's the big deal out of it. And I just want to appreciate the Samaniegos, for pouring your heart to us. Sobra kong, ewan ko lang pero deep inside of me, na-refresh ako by you telling me all those stories, no? I've been homeschooling for 15 years, but, knowing these experiences with you guys, it's so refreshing to know, no, how really important that to listen to what God is telling you and everything will come into place, whatever decision that you're gonna make. Thank you so much for that. But I just want, last question through this, no? Kasi meron po akong mga inquiries na nagtatanong na, paano po yan? Wala naman po akong pinag-aralan. I'm not sure if DepEd will do that na kailangan bago ka mag-homeschool. Kasi meron ngayon, nagkakaroon ng mga policies about homeschooling. They were saying, no, hindi ako equipped. I know what to say to that, but I know you have a great message for that na hindi ako tapos ng college or hindi pa ako natatapos ng high school. Paano ako mag-homeschool? Yan yung nila eh. Pero I know you have a great message to that. Maybe you can encourage those kinds of parents.
Kids are good. Yung mga batang hamog, bakit sila magaling sa ginagawa nila? Kasi they're good. Good. Kids are intelligent talaga. Bakit yung mga kids na nag-work sa farm, alam nila yung mga ginagawa nila? Babagsak sa character. We might not be able to teach them big subjects, calculus, and everything else. Basta magaling siyang makipagkaibigan. Magaling siyang rumispeto. Malayo talaga magagawa niya. Basta yung value talaga, yung values, mas malayo mararating nun compared sa isang matalino, na-mention kanina, pero hindi natulungan sa kanyang values.
Okay.
Sa akin, mas doon ako na-focus.
Okay. Josiah?
And for people who say na, high school lang graduate ko, or elementary, paano ako mag-homeschool? But for me, I believe that every person has the capacity to learn, whether or not they had a education or not. Everyone has the capacity to learn.
Yeah.
And saying na you just graduate high school doesn't limit you to learning new things. So parang actually pag parang when you think of going to homeschool, then mag-aaral ka. Then you would say, then I will read, then I will study, kasi then I will have to teach. And I mean, speaking from as a teacher, natututo ako dahil tinuturo ko.
Yeah. Ang galing.
It's
true.
Everyone has the capacity to learn in kahit anong age. They just have to try. They just have to put in some effort. And with that, hindi nila pwede, parang it's not an excuse na, high school lang ako, elementary lang graduate ko. But then, bakit sila marunong magsalita? Bakit sila nabubuhay pa? Bakit sila nakapaglakad, trabaho? Because we all have that innate capacity to learn. We just have to nurture it. Maybe rekindle a love for learning na siguro inalisan mo dahil nainis ka or na-frustrate ka sa school. But yun, I just want to say this to all the parents or kids watching out there. Everyone has the capacity to learn. You just have to nurture that, and it will come. It will come.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Grabe, ang daming natutunan namin. Actually, ang gaganda ng mga live comments nila din. Sabi nila, ang galing, child-led, parent-led, and God-led. And that is really, if we're gonna encapsulate all the things that we have talked about today. Siguro, ano yung pinaka-last say para isilang natin tong conversation na to? What do you want to say to our audience po, who are listening?
Parang
Sige.
enjoy. Enjoyable po kasi parang, for me, kasi ganun po yung aking experience. And it was a joy to go through this. Kaya nga hindi ko siya mahirap ikwento, hindi siya mahirap i-share, because it really was beneficial for me. I really enjoyed the journey. It's more of the process po I think, not just the actual. Kasi nga, na-mention ko kanina na hindi yung result. It's more of the process.
Journey.
So the process is more important than the actual result. So I think to enjoy the process is really is such a gift to have.
Oo. Kasi when you do the right process, may magandang end result, di ba? Katulad nyo, kayo ang mga proof. Thank you so much. Thank you for that last words that you have said. Enjoy! Enjoy, mga parents. Enjoy lang, no? We start with joy and just enjoy and relish our kids. You know, tandaan po natin yung mga sinabi ni Samaniego, di ba? Yun, importante yun. If we are God-led, we are God. We know that God is our source and He's the one who's gonna give us wisdom. Definitely, it will follow as we rear our kids, whatever education you have chosen for your kids. And also, God will partner us in parenting them. Yun po yung pinaka-importante, di ba? Okay, maraming pong salamat sa inyo, Samaniego family. I will see you later. I'm just gonna wrap it up. Sobrang ganda na ating kwentuhan. Naka 1 hour and 16 minutes na tayo. Sana po ay nag-enjoy po kayo sa amin. Maraming pong salamat. Okay? We're just gonna wrap this up. Wow. Alam niyo, sa totoo lang yeah, I think one of the beautiful interviews I've ever made. Sobra ko yung authenticity ng pamilya, yung very authentic sila, and how these kids glow in their countenance, how God, yeah. Naiiyak ako kasi, bakit nga ba natin sinestress yung mga sarili natin? Bakit natin, yeah. Sobra ako naiiyak. Naiiyak ako kasi how God really could take care of a family like that, diba? Sobra tayong nag-worry. Sobra tayong nag-worry sa future ng mga anak natin. Pero at the first place, talagang si God lang po ang pwedeng, kumbaga ay mahal na mahal po niya ang anak natin. Okay, so we shouldn't worry. And thank you for the testimony of the Samaniego family. Sorry, naiyak lang ako konti. Okay. Anyway, so announcement muna bago siguro ako magsabi ng mga, I just want to wrap this up, no? One of the things that I encountered with John Holt is, Hazel, if you're there, nandun ka ba? Yeah. Are you there na ba? Yeah. I just want to share to you this quote, no, of John Holt. Si John Holt po, siya po ang nakadiscover ng unschooling. Siya po yung isa sa mga aktivista sa Amerika na talaga nag-stand ground about homeschooling. Kasi noong unang panahon po, ang homeschooling po ay hindi po inaalaw sa Amerika. But because one of this voice, which is John Holt, I just want to share it to you. We destroy the love of learning in children, which is so strong when they are small, by encouraging and compelling them to work for petty and contemptible rewards. Gold stars or papers mark 100 and tacked to the wall, or A's on report cards, or honor rolls, or dean lists, or phi, beta, gamma keys. In short, for ignoble satisfaction of feeling that are better than someone else. Actually, totoo yun no? Why do we all of these accolades? Why do we need all of this? At the end of the day, we don't need all of those honor rolls, achievements, di ba? Sometimes siguro ego lang natin kasi we feel good, di ba, parents? Aminin po natin yung realidad. Bakit ba gusto natin mag-excel yung mga bata? Kasi you feel good about it. Na nag-excel sila, ginawa ko yan, tinuro ko yan, no? Hinomeschool ko yan, kaya ganyan katindi yung academics niyan. But it's not about us. You know, homeschooling is not about us, no? And God has given us, be as parents, as stewards, good stewards of what God has placed us, which is our kids. Okay. And it's not about that. It's not the feeling para masatisfy tayo na parang, o sige, mag-homeschool ako para I feel good about it. Kasi alam ko when they grow up, maging maganda sila. Kasi yun na naman, yung ego mo ang nasa-satisfy, which is not that. And I want to share this one also to encourage you. To trust children, I love this. Yung sinasabi ni John Holt, no? To trust children, we must first learn to trust ourselves. And most of us were taught as children could not be trusted. I'm not sure how you were when you grow up. It's true, no? Siguro in the word view, ako growing up, learning in school, no? I realized, no? Hindi tayo tinuruan ng school to trust in ourselves, but we always have this spoon feed na, ano ituturo mo sa akin ngayon? Sige, teach me. But it's not that. Parents, you are God ordained by God. You are the only people who are the right teachers for your kids. You are anointed by God. So do not be scared and don't look at your inadequacy. First, we need to trust God. And we need to also to learn to trust ourselves of what God has deposited in our lives. Okay? Kasi, yun po yung pinaka-importante. Kasi, when we trust God, yung sinasabi kanina God-led, and then we trust God and we know our identity as parents, and then, mabibigay na natin yun sa mga anak natin. So, think about it. Are we trusting more of our inadequacies rather than trusting God with this process? I love what they say. We need to enjoy the process, no matter how difficult may be. But the question is, where do we trust this process? Do we trust that in our own effort, in our own strength, or do we trust God in this process? So no matter what method you choose, whether art schooling, Charlotte Mason, or whatever, we need to be God-led. We need to trust God with every decision that we take. So I hope that you were encouraged, parents. I'm really, really encouraged. Thank you so much, Samaniego family. Okay, I just want to make some announcements because we are trying our best talaga to really cater whatever needs. So if you're comfortable to follow us in our Facebook, in our Instagram, in our YouTube account, lahat po ng ginagawa po namin dito ay mada-download nyo po. Downloaded in YouTube. You can also go to iViber kung mas okay po sa inyo yung ganyang communication. We're also available. And if you want to learn more about homeschooling and all ideas, you can get my book as well. It's also in hardbound and in digital. Digital po. And you can when you buy this, you can get all free organizer, whether it's teachers and student organizer. Sana po ay makatulong po sa inyo ito. And I just want to make an announcement this coming Thursday. Ito po ay bago. Hindi niyo po kami makikita ng live. Kasi po ito ginawa po namin before ECQ. Hindi ko naman po malalaman na ECQ. And God allowed me to use this platform. Our episode 2 of questions that you want to ask a veteran homeschooler. Please, this will be premiered in my YouTube account in iHomeschool. Hi, mahal. Tapos na siya magturo sa kabila, okay? In May 14, 8 p.m. with Donna Pangilinan Simpao. If you want to know and learn more from our veterans, questions that you want to ask a veteran homeschooler, please watch. This will be premiered in YouTube. And ang maganda po, when you watch this, mamimigay po kami ng mamimigay po kami ng libro ni Ate Donna. Okay? May mananalo pong 4. Okay, may mananalo pong 4 sa aming YouTube premiere sa May 14. So if you're interested with this, please watch. And dating gawi lang po. Okay? Dating gawi lang po. You can be able to tag us again and show the picture that you watch with Donna Pangilinan and what you learned from our session with Donna Pangilinan. Tag us. Okay, the same tag, which is hashtag IHomeschoolPh, and show to us what you have learned from that YouTube video, and then you can be able to win this Curious Curriculum of Ate Donna. Mamimigay po kami ng 4 na sets. Okay. So sana po ay, and then meron po announcement. Thank you so much. This May 16, for those people who want to really learn about how to teach to their kids with special needs, meron po kaming guest, 3 kaibigan ko po ito. This coming May 16 sa Sabado po, The Art of Homeschooling Kids with Special Needs with Jen, with Juntaruk, and El. So, please join us. Live po ito. The same po with IHomeschoolPh Live on May 16, 8 p.m. So, kung alam niyo po kung saan po makakatulong po, please join us this coming May 16. The Art of Homeschooling Kids with Special Needs. Okay, ang dami naming announcement pero sobra po kaming excited. Okay. Okay, to wrap this up, lagi lang po nating tatandaan. In homeschooling po, okay, relationship is more important than academics. Ako po si Novian Tan, inyong homeschool coach, and I homeschool. God bless you po! God bless you.